Hello guys, I'm recording this video with step-by-step explanation for GCON 223 students from Touro University. Today I'm going to configure SSH on Cisco iOS. To accomplish this task, we need following steps. So, before we start, I want to remind you and talked about the previous previous video tutorial. In previous lesson, I explained how you can use Telnet for remote access to your Cisco iOS device. The problem with Telnet is that everything is sent in plain text. For this reason, you should not use it because, as I said, everything is sent in plain text. SSH, or secure shell, is secure method for remote access, which includes authentication and encryption. To do this, it uses RSA. RSA stands for remote security access. There are two versions, version 1 and version 2. Version 2 is more secure and we are using nowadays, okay? To demonstrate SSH, I will use the following topology, and as you see in my Cisco Packet Tracer. So just a simple topology. Okay, now I will remind you that to configure SSH, make sure that your router has a host name and IP domain name configured, okay, which allows you to generate crypto key. You will be unable to complete the crypto key and you cannot generate RSA, remote security access command, without a host name and IP domain name. Okay, so here's the topology. Here's the addressing table. We know that from the previous video, we know that to access remotely to this device, to this switch, we must assign IP address to the VLAN 1 interface. In this case, VLAN 1 is management VLAN. By default, all ports are included in VLAN 1. Okay, so here's the IP address 10.10.10.2 with subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Let's assign this IP address to this VLAN interface. Okay, we have to open command line interface, enable, type in config terminal. We are in global configuration mode, and here first let's change the name because it has default name as the switch. Host name or hosts and S1. Okay, now let's assign IP address the VLAN 1 interface. Interface VLAN 1. We are on the VLAN 1 interface, and we have to type IP address, which is 10.10.10.2 with subnet mask 255.255.255.0. And immediately we have to type no shutdown, because by default VLAN interfaces are administratively down. Okay, to bring them up, we have to type no shutdown. Okay, and you will see the status is changed from down to up. Okay, we have done with assigning IP addresses. Okay, now What else we need here? We have to generate, as I said before, RSA. And we need IP domain name also. Okay, so exit from global configuration mode. We have to type here crypto question mark key question mark generate question mark RSA question mark. If I hit enter, sorry, first of all we have to enter domain name, IP domain name, and let's use turo.edu. Okay, so we assign IP domain name, which is turo.edu. Now let's enter. Let's generate crypto key RSA, and now this suggests me to use 512 bits, 12 bits, but let's use 1024. Okay, so generating, we got the message. So we generated crypto key. What else we need here? We have to assign passwords. We must assign password to the VTY line. And VTY line, as I told you in previous video, stands for virtual teletype. Without assigning password, we cannot access remotely. We cannot make SSH session. Okay, so we have to go in line VTY, and the range is from 0 to 15. Okay, and line VTY, we are on the VTY line, and here password, and let's use here password Cisco, and immediately log in. Okay, we assign the password to the VTY line. What else we need? We have to secure privileged access mode. Okay, typing enable secret, and let's use here class. Okay, we have done. Let's assign password to the console line also, which is line console 0, and let's use password here Cisco. Okay, and immediately log in. And we forgot, let's go on the line VTY 0 to 15, and let's type here transport input, and we have question mark and SSH, and we have done. We have configured switch 1, assigned IP address, changed the name, included in domain turo.edu, and we have done in this switch. Now, let's configure this PC. Let's assign IP address. IP address is 10.10.10.10 with subnet mask. Keep in your mind that by default it gives us class A subnet mask. So we have to change subnet mask to 55.255.0, and we have done. We assign. Let's try now to access remotely using SSH. If it works, from command prompt, we have to type SSH dash L stands for local, then admin, and IP address, the VLAN 1 interface, which is 10.10.10.2. Yes, it's asking us password, and here should be forgot last, well, maybe Cisco, right? Cisco, right? Enable. Now it's asking us to enter password to access to the privileged mode, and there is class, I think. Yes, and we have done. Yeah. So we configured SSH. This is the step-by-step explanation how to configure SSH. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video is useful for you and you can configure and accomplish your homework assignment. Thank you.